If you've got medals, you're worthy of our gear, champion.
Your blade be bright.
Only the best soldiers can go up against the arena's toughest machines.
Show me your medals, champion, and I'll show you the best gear in the Clanlands.
The arena is where soldiers are made. Care to give it a try?
Those rebel outposts need to be dealt with, and the tags they've stolen returned.
Supple and strong, or you'll do yourself an injury.
Champion, you looking for a challenge?
Earned any medals yet, Aloy? Or maybe you found tags stolen by the enemy.
Champion, you looking for a challenge?
Medals are given to the best of our hunters. So is our best gear.
The arena is where soldiers are made. Care to give it a try?
Show me your medals, champion, and I'll show you the best gear in the Clanlands.
Only the best soldiers can go up against the arena's toughest machines.
Those rebel outposts need to be dealt with, and the tags they've stolen returned.
You must be precise.
Spill some blood, earn some medals. That's what we're here for.
Earned any medals yet, Aloy? Or maybe you found tags stolen by the enemy.
Face off against machines and prove your worth to the clans. Show us what you got, champ. I was looking forward to seeing you in the arena. Maybe next time. Welcome back. You have guts, champion. I'll give you that. Better ready your... Seeing you in the arena always makes... Let's see how you do. Never a dull moment when you're in the arena, champ.
Our soldiers won't forget that. Better ready. Our soldiers won't forget that. Ready to...
Seeing you in the arena. With me?
You have guts, champion.
Come back when you want to look at some real gear.
I need to get going.
Of course. Good luck.
Face off against machines and prove your worth to the clans.
Yeah. The next time I'll leave, I'm heading to the road.
You here to play Strike, Aloy?
Final battle of
Lady Bright.
we share the same. I will make a trade with you.
Your spear shall lead us.
With your blade amongst us?
You have to hit your target.
Honor and...
Be guided by the ten.
You ready for guard duty? Feeling better?
give you an on. Trade. You. Know my style. Return when you need it.
Show respect.
Honor and strength.
May your enemies swiftly fall.
bring you victory.
Not Hunter King. Ikaro commands my blade. Good day, Outlander.
You!
Outlander. Come and trade. Hey, it's Ikaro. What meals do you...
Taste sensation.
You can walk proudly, Outlander.
Your blade be bright.
You should see her spear in action.
champion. Sit, please.
Next time, perhaps you could make a purchase.
I just think she talks a lot. You would too, if you knew everything there is to know about everything.
She can also point out
I guess I just better stay on her good side.
Right to work, I see.
There's just so much. I mean, we knew of artificial beings that served the ancestors, but Gaia? Oh, she's amazing! And you, a true reincarnation of an ancestor. Genetically speaking, of course, not like the, late CO. And there's more ancestors out there, returned from beyond the stars. Of course, they're trying to kill us, which is not great. And Eric Visser is with them, which is disturbing. And then there's Hephaestus, and...
Okay. How about we take it one step at a time?
You're right. I also owe you an explanation for everything that happened at Landfall.
You mentioned Eric Visser? How do you know about him?
The Zenith who tried to kill you? He is known to the Quen as the Protector. Combing through data related to his work led us to breakthroughs related to weapons and military tactics. Knowledge our rulers used to conquer and expand, to become the empire we are today. That's why he's one of our most revered ancestors. But based on your encounter with him, it appears he's even more ruthless than we ever imagined. Yet another distorted interpretation in the legacy.
Well, at least you're piecing together the truth.
If only the overseers back home would do the same.
Beta mentioned other Zeniths. Tilda, Verbena, and Gerard.
I'm afraid I don't know anything about them. Whatever legacy they left behind, the Diviners haven't recovered.
I see you've been using your new focus.
It's been fascinating. So much better than the version the Quen have. What would have taken me years to sort through, like the database you helped me recover, with this, I've been able to establish search parameters to speed up the process. This could revolutionize how Diviners analyze the legacy. That is, whatever part of it the Overseers would actually let us study.
You wanted data, you'll find lots of it here.
A Diviner has never had this sort of unsupervised access to archives such as this. And knowing you, I suspect there is much that would normally be forbidden held within them. But I was sent here to help you. I would be remiss to ignore any truth laid before me. Maybe it'll help the Quen find their way back to the path of truth.
I imagine you don't know anyone here that well yet, but they're a good group.
It's funny because one of your friends is, well, another you. Not that you are the same person at all. I mean, you are, as in, you're both genetically Elizabeth Sobek, but even so, you're different.
Yeah, we are. I hope everyone's been treating you okay.
Oh, yeah, of course. They've all been extremely welcoming. And they share the knowledge they learn on their focuses with each other freely. It's refreshing. Back home, Diviners can only share data with the permission from the Overseers.
Sounds restrictive and stifling.
Yeah, you are not wrong.
You mentioned the reason you came here was to help your family. Your sister...
Her name is Alika. Our parents are commoners. Peasants, really. When I passed the divination exams, they were so proud. It brought honor to our family and increased rations. Only Alika begged me not to leave for the research academy.
Why? What happens there?
Alika knew that once you enter, you're not allowed to leave or see anyone. Not even your family. Unless you can get special permission and an escort by an overseer.
Sounds harsh.
Like the focuses we keep, diviners are few in number, and the Empire is, well, fearful that outsiders will try to steal our knowledge. Last time I was allowed to see my family was just before our voyage here. Because of my position, I was able to get them refuge from the floods within the capital. But if our crops don't recover soon, they'll starve to death along with everyone else.
I promise I'll do my best to make sure it doesn't come to that. The Ancestors, is that what your people call the Old Ones?
Yes and no. The Ancestors are the greatest of the Old Ones. Those whose legacy taught us agriculture, medicine, warfare, leadership, and patronage of the science and arts.
The CEO called Elizabeth Sobek an assistant. What's that about?
Right. Well, any Old One who has made minor contributions or worked extensively under one of the Ancestors is called an assistant. That's how we thought of Sobek, until we met you. Our limited access to data past the late 2040s has obviously misinformed our view of the past.
You said you owed me an explanation for what happened in Thebes. I'm listening.
Right. I'll start at the beginning with the CEO. He was an Imperial, the Emperor's nephew, in fact. As such, he sponsored many diviners to search the legacy for anything that might help the tribe, and himself. He took a special interest in anything related to Ted Faro, whom we consider the greatest of the Ancestors.
Ted Faro, revered ancestor. That's tough to take.
I know better now, of course. Anyway, the diviners discovered that Faro spent a great deal of time in San Francisco. In fact, many of the most important ancestors did. So the Emperor's nephew convinced him that an expedition across the ocean might solve our most pressing problems. If only we could find the right data in this fabled city. Perhaps we could roll back the floods and storms that threatened our people. The Emperor declared that all the tribe's resources be poured into this endeavor. Dozens of ships were built, scouting missions were dispatched, and the Emperor's nephew was named CEO, one who wields the legacy for the good of the Empire. The living embodiment of Ted Faro, a renewer. It may seem strange now, but for a time, he carried all of our hopes. We really believed he would save us. We had no idea just how perilous the journey would be.
You said the expedition across the sea was more dangerous than you thought it would be. What happened?
We lost most of our ships to hurricanes, and scores of soldiers perished to hunger and disease. And that was before we even hit the coast. Once we landed, machines ripped our patrols apart, and we struggled to replenish our rations. There were bright spots, to be sure. We found Thebes and the greenhouse. But nothing improved the CEO's mood as his dreams of saving the tribe were slowly dashed. He became more and more obsessed with Thebes and what lay behind its door. And more convinced that the title of CEO was no mere honorific. You heard him, spouting nonsense about Pharaoh's essence and some kind of becoming. We knew these weren't the words of a sane man, but he was quick to put any who spoke out in front of a firing squad.
What a great guy.
The Quen are wrong about many things when it comes to the legacy. I can see that now. But what the CEO became was a complete perversion of what principled diviners stand for. The pursuit of truth. I'm sorry you had to endure his madness. I'm just glad it's over. For everyone.
So, Bohai, your overseer. Will he run things better than CEO?
He won't execute people on a whim, if that's what you mean. But he's hardly a paragon of integrity. I can't tell you how many times he took credit for data in the legacy that I uncovered. The best thing I can say about him is that he can be trusted to always do what's best for him.
Yep, sounds about right. Back at the greenhouse, you spoke of knowledge forbidden to your people.
Diviners are meant to seek out the truth in the Legacy, and many Imperials sponsor them in the hopes they'll find something the Empire can put to use, thus gaining favor with the Emperor. But the Board of Overseers claims certain truths are detrimental to the stability of the Empire, like discovering one of our revered ancestors ended the world. That is why Diviners are only allowed to access segments of the Legacy. Only Overseers can view it all. It ensures that any heretical data can be contained and retrieved before it can spread.
What happens to Diviners who break the rules?
I never had the courage to ask.
You mentioned the...
Her name is Alika. When I passed the divination exam, it brought...
What?
Not even... unless...
It sounds...
like the well, last time, because of... But...
I need to get
all I need. The plan Gaia told me about. It will help...
I hope so.
Then I will...
There she is. Heard you had an interesting time.
Maniacs, lava. What's not to like?
I'll remember that next...
At least I got what we needed to trap Hephaestus.
Good thing I got my gear ready.
You look tired.
Ha! You're never one. I've just been making sure that I got every... I wouldn't want to be the usual screw-up out there.
You'll do fine, Erend. Have you spoken with Alva yet?
Yeah, when she's not reading the archives like a giddy kid drinking her first... She took to that new focus quick, that's for sure. I gotta say, I'm a little jealous, but I can see why you two...
I should get going.
As soon as you want us...
I'll give you the heads up.
From the look on your face, I'd say the mission was a success.
I got Omega clearance. Is everyone ready to head out to Cauldron Gemini?
As soon as you give the word.
I see all of us settled in nicely.
Our new Quen friend? The moment she laid eyes...
Yeah, that's Alva for you. Once Gaia is back up and running, I expect you to put all your training to good use.
The seeds have been planted. What? I thought that was pretty good. Zoe liked it.
I'm glad you and Zoe found each other.
Don't forget, you're to blame for that.
Now that I have Omega clearance, we can grab Hephaestus and...
Can't wait to see their faces as they stare down a bunch of charging Thunderjaws.
Better them than us. I should go get the...
Of course.
Welcome back.
Good to be back. Have you...
I could barely keep up as she gave herself... Varl gave her a new focus. Though, when he told her she was free to access all the data we had, we showed her to the archive room so she...
Sounds like Alva. Read anything interesting?
I found out the old ones used leaf infusions, like the Utaru. Apparently it helped soothe that and some sort of scented wax they used to cleanse. Me, I think I'll stick to singing to calm.
How are things with everyone?
Slightly quieter. Aaron's been busy scouring data on his newest obsession. Apparently the old ones wrestled machines as some kind of performance. Called it metal versus meat. A must-see battle between... You'd think we have enough of that going around as it...
I need to get...
Right. That means we'll be going after... place looks nice with some green in it.
They set up a camp there as well, I see. Aloy, well met. We've been briefed on our mission, and are ready whenever you wish to head to Cauldron.
How are your studies?
I wanted to learn more.
And?
I looked up this pharaoh Gaia said you went looking for, and learned about the plague of machine. To think that the ancient world was wiped out. There is no glory or honor in such a fate.
That about sums it up. Have you spoke?
The Quen is peculiar. Her mind is sharp. That much is certain.
Trust me.
I will take your word.
I have to go.
Then do not.
Is it me, or did the old ones just look fun?
Funny how? They're close.
Welcome back.
Drone's reconnected now.
Excellent choice. Excellent choice. Aloy, I know your experience in Thebes was unsettling, but we have a new problem.
Did something go wrong with Beta and the rig? Will we be able to transport you to Gemini?
The rig is complete. The problem is Hephaestus itself. It has accelerated its proliferation throughout the Cauldron network, increasing its power.
But with your sub-functions restored, we can still succeed, right?
Correct. But the net effect is that absorbing Hephaestus will take longer than previously calculated.
How long?
Even with Omega clearance, my current estimate is that the merge will take 35 hours.
And each hour increases the risk of detection by the Zeniths. 2 cores. 2 overrides. What if the merge were carried out by 2 clones of Elizabeth Sobek, both armed with Omega clearance? How long then? Half the time?
Hephaestus would be unprepared for the simultaneous labor of 2 operators, in addition to obvious synergetic efficiencies. Calculating. It would reduce the merge time to approximately 4.5 hours.
Okay. Varl, it looks like we're gonna need Beta at Gemini. Do you think you can convince her?
I don't know, but I'll try.
What about our diversion? Are the pulse generators ready?
Only a final test remains. I am confident that if fired in proximity to other cauldrons, the pulses will mask our activities at Gemini from the zeniths.
Good. As long as Aaron can operate one without shooting himself in the face.
Aloy, you better get down here. Beta's in bad shape.
Okay.
Had cows and sea cows, but they didn't look the same.
Aloy. Beta's still inside.
Something else you wish...
About the land...
We need to kill 2 I sent their
Got it. I need to head back out.
Let me know if you
We'd better... I tried, but it's impossible. I don't think anything will convince her to go.
We don't have a choice.
Good luck.
Beta, you have to come with us. It's the only way. It's one mission. The most important one. We need you. Tell me why you won't go. What if they take me back? Alone, in a cell again. A slave. Forever. We have a solid plan. You helped come up with it. Without you there, the probability that the Zeniths discover us is high. But with you, that risk is much less. We'll get Hephaestus, get out, and come back here. It'll be okay. No! You can't guarantee that. I told you from the beginning we'll never beat them. It's hopeless. Beta. Leave me alone! You don't understand! You're right. I don't understand. We have the same genes, the same mind, the same heart. So why can't you find the strength to do what has to be done? Like Elizabeth would. Don't you think I've thought about that? I don't know what piece of Elizabeth I'm missing. I don't know what you have that I don't. I look through all the data from your focus. You were raised as an outcast, shunned, and isolated just like me, so what's the difference? What's my defect? Beta, you don't have a defect. Beta, look, it's not a piece of Elizabeth. The difference is, I had him. Rost. He raised you, trained you, but he was never warm or loving. The day he died, the day he gave you that charm, he was going to abandon you. He wanted me to embrace the tribe. But then he gave his life for mine. He loved me in his own way. And that was enough. What did he feel like? It was like having the strength that was always there. It's still there. Even now I hear him in my head when things get bad. But it looks impossible. Look deeper. And then fight like you can win. You don't have to go on the mission. We'll find another way. I'll go. Like he said, odds are in our favor if I do. We have to succeed. But you have to promise me one thing. Yes, of course. If it goes bad, if the Zeniths find us, I don't want to be their slave again. Do you understand? Okay. Promise? I promise. I could use as much time as you can give me to study up on the merge, to make it as efficient as possible. I'll be ready when you are. I swear.
Aloy, whenever you're ready, come speak to me and I'll ask the others to make final preparations for the mission.
So, we're fighting immortals from the stars now?
Looks like it.
What's next? Wizards from the moon?
Hey, I am. So how goes studying up? Guy and I have added a function that will display a hologram. It should make expunging its malicious code. That's great. Whatever I'll continue to search for other ways to speed up the process. Alva's joined us. Have you two had a chance to talk? She told me she's not allowed to access a lot of the data her people have. Similar to the restrictions I had in my training interface. I told her that if we succeed at Gemini, then once we return, I'll help her search for more ways to help her family. Even though Gaia will fix the biosphere, it'll take time for farmlands to fully recover. So, I want to help speed things up. How so? Bioengineering of more resilient plant strains, novel crop production methods, equipment upgrades. Something that might help in the short term. I'm sure she'll appreciate it. So when you talk to the others, are you calling them over the focus? No, they'll come down here to visit. Like Erend. He's funny. But loud. I wish I could show him the media portal and the data channel. I think he would like the sports hollows. There was one where two people would criticize each other before wrestling to see who was stronger. It was bizarre and violent, but I think Erend would enjoy it. Yeah, you're right. I bet he would. You said Tilda showed you paintings and let you access media files? Every time we met, she showed me a new painting. I think she was Dutch. All of her favorite pieces were from their golden age in the 1600s. Portraits, allegories, ships at sea. She had so many. They didn't interest you? I liked her media portal. It had so much more than my training interface. Clips, shows, hollows. My favorite was this one called Second Time Around, about a family whose kid comes back after disappearing during the Hot Zone crisis. Right, but did this portal have anything about the Zeniths themselves? Anything we could use? No. Any information about them was redacted. So this secret virtual space looked like a house with an ocean view? I could see whitecaps and hear waves crashing on rocks below. And there were gulls crying outside. Inside, Tilda had frames that showed off her favorite paintings, changing at intervals to match the light. There was an armchair she liked. She'd sit there and gaze outside while I looked through her things. We spent hours in that house. I never wanted to leave. You said that Tilda reached out to you using a data channel? It appeared in my training interface as another assignment. When I opened it, there were a series of intermittent glitches. I realized they formed a transpositional cipher. Instructions on how to open up a new virtual space. When I entered it, my training interface disappeared. Instead of the usual holographic teachers and files, I was in a perfect recreation of her home. And you're sure the other Zeniths never knew about it? To them, it looked like I was still in training. Toiling away. Alone. So you know about the extinction signal? It was speculation, but the only logical conclusion why Gaia suddenly self-destructed after operating efficiently for centuries. Gaia would have only undertaken such a desperate course of action if it had detected a threat to life on Earth that was more dangerous than ceasing function altogether. I should have realized that she would also order the recreation of Elizabeth Sobek to rebuild her. Her plan almost failed. If I hadn't stumbled upon a focus as a kid, things would have been a lot different. You said the Zenith's colony in the Sirius system was destroyed. What happened? All I was ever told was that a natural disaster forced them to leave Sirius. I've speculated that it was an extrasolar object or a cataclysmic seismic event. Or maybe even an abnormally violent coronal mass ejection from Sirius A. Did the Zeniths tell you any details? Something that might narrow it down? They said the only thing that mattered was that they survived. First Earth, 1,000 years ago, and then Sirius. Guess they survived old age, too. You said you spent years studying in a training interface. Was this archive you mentioned part of that? But only the parts I was permitted to access. Aristotle and Aspasia, the avatars of the archive, would assign me learning modules and evaluate my progress. Wait, those names. They were designed to be the virtual guides for the Apollo database. Before Ted Faro purged it. The Zeniths have a copy. So it still exists. And you got to learn from it. Only what was deemed pertinent to the mission. If I requested information outside of my parameters, my tutors would deny it. To have all that knowledge, just out of reach. Must have been frustrating. A little. Talk to you later, Beta. Bye, Aloy.
Did you know there used to be a rainforest so big the old ones called it the lungs of the planet?
That sounds lovely.
Yeah. They burned it to the ground at some point.
Oh, fascinating.
But they helped
I hope I'm not interrupting.
Not at all. I was just studying the pulse check. The ones Gaia and Beta. Is everything all right?
Not anymore.
To understand one another is to embrace. Oh, and
You mentioned there was...
Yes. So, as I was sifting through data, it's called Leviathan. My people discovered it. The legacy revealed that But the data from the greenhouse
Another Pharaoh?
No. Leviathan was a project by Eileen Sasaki, another ancestor. So, the legacy tells us, if we can acquire that data, every year my sister gets terrified.
Okay.
That's the thing. The data... Would you come with me? You're much better at fighting machines.
Of course.
Thank you, Aloy.
I should go. Make sure you talk to Gaia.
May your path lead...
And, like I said, I'll let you know.
I appreciate it.
Odds are spent. Plan's done. Wonder what they used all these machines for. Machine strong against frost ammo. Take this to a dyer later. Old-world ruin built into the cliff. I wonder what's inside. There's some kind of tunnel. I should take a look around. A relic. How do I get to it? Great. What does this do? screen channel fetch a price. Wonder what they used all these machines for. This thing works after all this time. Uh-oh. Door's closing. Make this easy. Try that again. Now's my chance. This could be useful. Closed. So now I'm locked in. Let's hope there's a way out. Door's locked. Looks like it needs a key module. Can't hook onto that. Maybe it can still move. Okay, now what to do with you? Well, can't expect everything to hold up in this place, I guess. How am I gonna get up there now? key module. I'll find a use for you. I think I have what I need to open this door. There. What's in here? Oh. Huh. Looks like I'm back on the other side of the big door. Hurry to get to the other side. Better move quickly. Okay. That should keep the door open. Another relic. There's data on it. I think this might have come from Las Vegas. Might be a good idea to head back there. I could look around more before I head out. See what else I can find. Rebel outpost. I was told would there be one here? I should find their leader. Put an end to this.
Let's find him.
Love.
Went into hiding over there. Start searching.
Already on it.
Easy.
Steady now.
Don't put yourself in danger.
But she's not here. Forward!
Come on. That's where she disappeared. Now, fuck. Check Check in with me!
What if we set fire to the entire place? No?
You two, with me! We can get this done. This is where we search for her. You, me. We'll get her. All right, let's get looking.
I'll get to work.
It's only a matter of time. You think she's still out there?
Can't we smoke him out somehow?
One sighting's all I need. Do you want to report that we lost her?
I'll find him.
You want to toy with me? I'll remember that when I find you!
Get over there!
Get her!
We're under attack! Revenge! I'll get her from range! Climbing up there!
This one's got tags on them too.
Get that Outlander!
Now I really want him dead!
Tags from fallen soldiers. I should get those back to Duca. Without a leader, the rebels should abandon this place. But I can always do it now. Either way, I'm done here.
at the ready. No surprises.
Let's do it! Over there! Eyes on! Target her!
Find this in my stash later. I'll gather these while I can.